Hello, fat stringers and low-end lovers. How the devil are you today? Okay, so today I'm reviewing the B3, the Zoom B3 bass effects and amp simulator. Yeah, some of you guys asked me to do this after I did that bass metal video, so yes, I am doing this. Okay, then, so firstly, I used to use one of these. This is a Korg Pandora PX5D. Love this, it was brilliant, really cool, but it slowly died a death and it's now completely deceased. I don't know why I've kept it really. Probably just to do this video, sitting there in my subconscious somewhere. Okay, yeah, this was great. This was fantastic. It was also an audio interface, which was really handy for me, which meant I just had to plug it into my computer and it would work absolutely fine, and my computer would pick it up and go like, yeah, let's do this. And then I moved on to the Pandora Mini, which is exactly the same thing as the Korg Pandora, really, but the only problem is it isn't an audio interface, which was an absolute problem because that's why I was only getting the earlier 365 videos. That's the reason I was getting it was coming out of one ear. It was just a nightmare. I just want things to, I want to plug them into my computer, and my computer goes, yeah, okay, cool, let's do this. So then I moved up to the B3, the Bass Effects and Amp Simulator. And this is fantastic. It is so cool. Okay, so firstly, I'm just gonna. This is the box, obviously. So it's a stomp box with 100 stage ready effects, an amp simulator, super real sigmoid curve clipper. Good lord, man, what even is that? A USB audio IF for computer recording. It's an audio interface, so you just plug it into your computer. It works absolutely fine. ZFX stuff, just loads of stuff. Okay, and on this side here we have so 3 large LCD displays and dedicated controls for simple and intuitive operation. Yep, if I can understand it, you guys can, that means. Authentic modelling simulates amps and cabinets separately, which is really cool. You can just, oh man, you can mix things up so much with this. Create and store up to 100 original tones, great. Integrated drum machine, handy. 6 hours of operation with 4 AA batteries, wow, didn't know that. Okay then, 40-second loop with overdubbing capability, so I do believe it's better than from my Loop Station RC2. I don't think that allows 40 seconds. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. Oh look, this picture just sums it all up really. You can just take the graphic equalizer stuff and you can swap them, so you've got 3 choices at any one time in any one effect, and basically what you do is you just swap them around as you see fit, and you can get into them and twiddle the knobs and twiddle the dials. It's just brilliant. Stomp Box B3 offers 3 graphical interfaces with dedicated controls for simple intuitive operation. This allows you to utilize up to 3 effects like distortion, chorus and delay. So yes, you can mix all of those effects up in any combination. It's just like having 3 stomp boxes side by side. Yes, it is. That's exactly it. Amp Simulator. Good lord, there goes the Korg Pandora Mini. It's finally died. Amp Simulator, B3 simulator technology. Well, you can read that. There you go. If you want to read that, you can just pause the video right there. Okay, obviously a USB audio interface. Use your B3 as an audio interface and record directly to your computer via USB. Yes. Okay, it comes with, for free, for nothing for your faces. Where's it gone? So first of all, you get this download thing where you can swap patches around and people can share patches, which is really cool. And some sort of new chip, audio, blah blah. So it's DI function at the back, battery powered, and it comes with Cubase LE7, which is really handy. I don't use it. I use GarageBand, but it's great that you get that for free as well. Now, what I really like about this is not only is the fact that it's so damn versatile and you can do so much with it. It's got 100 presets included 34 artists. Sound design by Victor Wooten, Frank Bello, David Elfson, and Doug Wimbish. So these guys get in there and put their own effects, and then you can like swap them around. I'll show you a little bit more about that in a minute. And here's the unit itself, isn't it a beautiful thing? So, number 1 we have hold for patch, number 2 hold for tuner, and number 3 hold for looper. There's a looper there. The looper itself is a whole different video, and I can't go in that today. Okay, then, so at the back we have just your input, right var, passive and active. There's your DI controls right there, which is great. Your outputs, if you want to change your outputs, your controlling, USB, obviously that's what you use just to go straight into the computer, and then you've got all of this like stuff here. Oh, a plug does come with it as well. Alternatively, you can use 4 batteries, but I just power this from my USB from my computer. Now, what I really like about this is the freedom it offers. Is that you can create so many effects. So, for example, this comes with the unit itself. So there's Victor Wooten's there. So what he's done is he's like created these effects. So first one is a big D, very powerful octave and distortion sound. Second one, a Moog filter, sound for fun playstyle, Qtron filter, long time delay. So he's put his favourite ones down on there. So you can use those and go, okay then, which are perfectly fine. But if you want to go and change them and adjust them in any way and then save that, you can do that as well, which is great. So you've got the same thing for Frank Bello right there. Got the same thing for Dave from Megadeth right there, Doug Wimbish. Special effects one, and then a distortion, and then a clean. So it's really cool. And what I like here, where is it? There you go, look, Frank Bellows right there. He's got one called A Hint of Cliff. This patch is a tribute dedicated to my friend Cliff Burton. I think of him when I hear it. It's really nice. Yeah, and it's just like, you know, it's like this one here, Cureem. I think this patch was a Cure-ish, the band vibe to it, fun with the flanger. I just like the way that they kind of like put their own touch and their own feel on the whole thing. Okay, and just give you an idea of the interface. So for example, up here we have the rhythm. So if we push the rhythm, it goes into the rhythm section. And on the left hand side here we have the rhythm pattern that you want, and you just change it. So DMB, funk to R&R, etc, etc, etc. Over here in the middle one you've got the tempo, and then what's this one here? Oh, you've got the level, so that's kind of like the volume, I guess. Yeah, and you can like go back into patch. So for example, I'm going to go there. Obviously, I'm doing this with my fingers, the power of my fingers, but in actual fact, you would do it with your foot. Okay, then, so here we have a patch, right? So it's D5 and it's called Big Room. Just give you an example of how this works. Hold on to patch, and then you go into the actual options by itself. At the moment, all 3 lights are on, so each one of these is actually working as it should be. It's turned on basically. Okay, so it's just, if you want to change them, just go into here. If you want to turn it off, you just push that and it goes off. So for example here, flip top, I can turn up the mids, I can turn up the bass, I can turn up the treble or turn down the treble. Over here in reverb on the right hand side, oops a daisy, we can go in here and we can turn up and down a decay, turn up and down the tone, turn up and down the mix. Okay, and so then I can just like push up here to type and I can move through all these other types of reverbs. Oh wow, I love it so much, I love it so much. And the same here, so you can mix distortions with chorus and chorus with flanges and flanges with phases and phases with reverb. It's you know, it's pretty much limitless. And of course you can just then save them up, save them into the unit and then use them when you're playing live, or if you're just using it for an audio interface and you're just using it to play on your computer. So it is a fantastic little bit of kit, this is. It really is. It's well built. It's there's so many options, as I keep on saying, to turn the rhythm off there. So many things you can do with it. Acts as an audio interface. You get all of those freebies with it as well. I mean, you get all of those patches that other people have created. What is there to dislike, really? Yeah, and all at a really, really affordable price, which surprised me. The reviews for this are really good. So if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description below. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, Fat Stringers and No End Lovers, and I shall see you in the next video.